year, and we're excited to kick off with our leads from our global media team, Matt Durham and Eimear Allen. It's been about a year since CMI Media Group marked our milestone where we launched our global media hub in London and the building of this incredible team. So today, we're so excited to dive in with Matt and Eimear to hear about how we've been disrupting markets beyond the US and how CMI's omnichannel approach is being leveraged by healthcare brands worldwide. Let's get started. Hi, Matt. We're so happy to have you here on the Nth Degree, and we're really excited to hear from your perspective what's new, what's exciting, what your team is up to, and what brands have to look forward to this coming year.
Great. That sounds great. Kind of as you mentioned, it was about a year ago that we kind of properly kind of launched or announced our global expansion and the creation of the office in London. And as I'm sure you remember, we had the report looking into the media habits of healthcare professionals across Europe that we did in conjunction with Medscape, and has all been in the last year so well received. Since then, what we in the global team have been working on, we've really been focused on bringing the best of what CMI does in the US, and what makes them such an incredible agency, and all of the innovation in the HCP media, and bringing that to the rest of the world in a way that is, of course, compliant, but also kind of takes into account the local differences in these different markets, because we know, in all of these different markets outside of the US, even in neighboring countries, there are so many different things we have to pay attention to. So really, we've been so focused on bringing what is best about CMI, what we do so well in the US, and tailoring that to all of these markets. And that's what we've been focused on, and that's what we'll continue really looking forward to this year, driving that innovation in the HCP and healthcare media space, in the rest of the world.
I love to hear that. And I know that this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to come this year, Matt, with reports and other thought leadership series that we'll talk about later. But what are just a couple of examples of the nuances or behaviors that, could look different between US prescribers and worldwide prescribers, international prescribers?
Yeah, that's an excellent question, right? Because there are so many. I could just endlessly list them off, right? Which is not going to be interesting to anybody. But I guess there are some key ones, right? A lot of it is when we look at the US compared to the rest of the world, there are differences in just how, even where we can kind of place healthcare media from a paid perspective to reach healthcare professionals, or kind of what we can do with the data. And data is so important to everything we do here at CMI, but we do have to manage data differently in the US compared to across Europe, to Canada, Australia, Japan, all have these different nuances that we kind of really have to pay attention to and make sure we're compliant in everything that we do ex-US.
Okay, team. So one trend you've shared with me in some sideline conversations we have had is around global consolidation. So Matt, will you talk to us about what that means and share with us what brands need to be watching for, what impact it'll have on our clients?
That's definitely a trend that we're seeing, especially like the European level, where historically a lot of pharma clients will kind of buy media for healthcare professionals. Focus Spanish offices will buy in Spain, France will buy in France, Germany will buy in Germany. What we're seeing is definitely at the European, at the above market level, is pharma companies kind of buying regionally, trying to consolidate all of their media into one agency, and kind of a lot of what that means, and a lot of what the benefits of that are. I mean, they are. There's lots of benefits, not just from kind of the benefits of kind of centralized media buying that we can kind of bring to the table and kind of getting better rates for kind of pharma companies as a whole, is like leveraging that spend. But also it means, a lot of things like breaking down data silos between different kind of markets. Traditionally, I should say, when we are kind of in a central, like when we are doing centralized media buying, it's much easier for us to kind of see what is happening in France and Spain and share best practices with different kind of local offices, and could organically happen within a pharma company.
Absolutely. And what we're finding is that clients are looking to partner with us more to create these kind of campaigns, because we know the importance, we have the understanding of local codes, media habits, and HCP preferences. So yeah, that's why they would be looking for us to partner with.
That's awesome. So CMI, for more than 30 years, known for precision, innovation, all backed by data, understanding our healthcare audiences. And now we're looking at this again from a global perspective, which is so exciting. Okay, so again, Matt, this offering is not something new, but something that's evolving and that we're very excited about. So why don't you tell us, what are you looking forward to most in 2024, and what should our clients be thinking about?
For sure, but I guess the key one is like the increased use of data, especially across Europe. Something that's so important to us as an agency, and we use it so much. But when you talk about data in Europe, people immediately think of like GDPR and breaking these kind of rules and what goes into that. We have kind of been pioneering in, I guess, techniques for precision targeting of healthcare professionals in a GDPR compliant way. And it's starting to get a lot of traction. And I think once kind of more and more of our clients kind of see the benefits of this and the impact it has both on the success of media campaigns and the ROI of the media, it's only going to kind of increase their excitement, and it's going to really change the HCP paid media landscape internationally, because right now this doesn't exist and we're pioneering it, and it's going to make a massive impact.
All right, and we're going to use today's Nth Degree to tease out another exciting thought leadership series coming from this team. Matt, tell us what we have to be excited about the global health beat.
So we are launching this new series kind of in the vein of Nth Degree. We are going to be kind of shining a light on the healthcare advertising, healthcare media world for a particular country, and kind of diving into individual markets and seeing what's interesting, what opportunities are, what challenges are, what's great about doing healthcare advertising in these particular markets.
Yeah, and we're really excited to bring a global perspective of media by introducing new partners and healthcare providers and giving insights to the US healthcare marketers too.
So much more exciting thought leadership to come from Matt, Eimear, and our global media team. Thank you for joining us on the Nth Degree. Stay tuned for more from us and look forward to the Global Health Beat. Don't forget to like and subscribe.